Yeah, I'm pretty sure we win through double Battlecaster for sure. Massive damage. Another turn 6 lethal by your boy. Oh my god, that's just way too much damage. Hold up. Hey, what's up? I got some more lore content for you guys. I've got another deck to profile today. It's what I've been using to satisfy that aggro itch, and I present to you Tristana. This deck aims to play very fast, putting out units with high attack pressure as soon as possible. It utilizes both generated units and the impact keyword to chip away at the opponent's HP over the course of the game. While putting out units over and over, the deck is also leveling Tristana on top of making the newly buffed Bandle Gunners cheaper, allowing you to have multiple mid-game win cons. I want to run through my card choices, explain why they're in the deck, and give you the knowledge to pilot the deck yourself. The code for the deck will be in the description below along with the Mobalytics link. Before I get into the deck profile, if you're new, please consider hitting the subscribe button to stay up to date with my content. I also stream on Twitch often, so check me out over there if you're looking for live gameplay, and also consider visiting my Patreon if I've helped you on your lore journey. With that, I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. And here it is, Tristana Bandle City but also multi-region impact burn. So getting right into it, the most important card to look at is actually Bandle Gunners, which is our highest cost card. It is a 10 mana 5/5 spell shield, however I cost 1 less for each multi-region ally you summon this game. When I'm summoned, grant me impact 3 times. So in the early game, we're going to want to be using multi-region cards quite often. We have generators for those because Hungry Owlcats are multi-region, and we want to just absolutely spam the board with cheap and efficient units. You know, doubling down with the discount from Bandle City Mare also helps, and then we make Bandle Gunners like, you know, a 5-drop or a 6-drop. Sometimes we can get them even down to 3 or 4, play multiple, and then we have WinCon with, you know, 6 impact and upwards of like 13 or 14 damage if you put Might on one of them, and it just gets kind of out of control. So going back to the top of the list, we have Teemo, our first champion, 1 mana 1/1, multi-region, so that's really important for leveling Tristana and also cheapening the Bandle Gunners. Elusive unit, really good on attack 1, can be cheapened with Mare to make him free, and you know what, sometimes the puff caps come up. If he gets the next to strike in, enemies can die to shrooms. Next we have Arena Battlecaster, who is not a multi-region card, but he has a lot of synergy with the deck. Because of our ability to generate multiple Owlcats, there's a lot of game states where you're going to be on like 1 or 2 Battlecaster and like 3 Owlcats and maybe like another cheap card, and you just get really big swing turns. Arena Battlecaster is better than Reveler's Feast because it is a unit, and we want to just, you know, curve and play as many units as possible, and he also satisfies our go wide strategy. However, if you're feeling like Arena Battlecaster is not pulling his weight, you can also just run another 1-drop unit, which is Proto Poro, who's a multi-region card and can be played on turn 1, giving you 6 1-drops, so that is completely optional and up to you. I've noticed that Arena Battlecaster does come up quite often, and I never really hate seeing him in my hand, so I'm running him as is in this list. Bandle Commando, 2 mana 1/2 elusive. Next to strike, create a Hungry Owlcat. Now this is where it begins. Hungry Owlcat is a very easy to generate card. We're going to be doing this multiple times over the course of the game. It's a 1 mana 2/1 spell shield. Sometimes it's a 3/1 if it gets hit by Grandfather Fae, and is multi-region, which is helping us level Tristana. Tristana is sharing the buff. It's also cheapening our Bandle Gunners, and it's also just a free generated unit that we get that can be used as a chump blocker or attack pressure. It's just absolutely insane. Blast Cone Seedling, a Fae, 2 mana 2/2, give me Barrier this round or grant me Impact. Usually it's Barrier on defense to deter some attacks, and then Impact on attack if you just want to play super burn-like. Of course, Barrier can also come up on attack turns depending on what the board state is, but yeah, general rule of thumb, Barrier on defense and Impact on attack. Brothers Bond, a quick little 2-of, really good on the elusive units because this is a permanent buff. It does not say once per round, so if you open like double Bandle Commando or something like that, Brothers Bond actually comes up and is a really good card because you're hitting for like 3 each, and then you're also getting Owlcats, and you can hit for 3 each again, making your elusives a permanent threat that the opponent has to answer. Grandfather Fae, 2 mana 1/2, when I'm summoned, create a Hungry Owlcat in hand. When you summon another Fae, grant it 1/0, so we want to play Grandfather Fae right on turn 2, and that allows us to buff our Hungry Owlcats if he sees them summoned, and it also buffs our Blast Cone Seedling, so that's really nice synergy, really good. He's also multi-region, so that's helping our win con, just so many different ways. One of the best cards of the deck, probably the MVP. Grumble Slug, a quick little 2-mana 2/3 attune multi-region. He's really good in aggressive mirror matches because of the 2/2/3 stat line. Being able to block multiple things is really nice. The attune also comes up. That way you can like float turn 1, play Grumble Slug, and then you have Brothers Bond mana, you know, going forward. And that's really nice. Next we have Ionian Hookmaster, 2 mana 0/1. I improvise, so you get to create the weapons. Is also multi-region, so that's really nice. Usually on your first weapon you want to find Scout or Overwhelm, because we plan on putting those on Tristana or Bandle Gunners later. Vandal City Mare, 3 mana 2/3. Each round, the first multi-region unit you play costs 1 less. So once per turn you get to play something for 1 mana cheaper. This makes your 1-drop, like your Teemo or your Hungry Owlcats, free. And that's really strong, especially when you're trying to put out multiple cheap and efficient units. You can just play like Mare on 3 with a free Owlcat, and then you can play like a free Owlcat on turn 4 and then a Tenor, and then it just gets kind of out of control. Your Bandle Gunners are cheapening out the wazoo, your Tristana is turbo leveling, so yeah, really good card, the other MVP of the deck. 2 Might, because this win con comes up quite often. Our Tristana gets really big because we're playing a lot of multi-region, and it's also really good on Bandle Gunners, so having the Overwhelm lethal, super good. 2 Noxian Fervor in case we need to close out. This is a little bit of a burn finish. Has really good synergy with our spell shields because it makes it really hard for the opponent to interact. If they're only on 2 mana and we're scared of Mystic Shot, well, we don't have to be because we can just Fervor our spell shield unit, and that's pretty much guaranteed. Tristana, our other champion. I have 1/0 for each multi-region ally you summon this game, so again, if you're doing this a lot, she's going to go up to like 10 attack. That's why the Overwhelm is super good on her. She has quick attack and she has impact. If you play another multi-region ally while she sees the summon, she also grants them 1/0, and that's really good. Just kind of amp them up, make the Hungry Owlcats even stronger, especially combined with Grandfather Fae. And then when she's leveled, she starts giving them impact as well. So now you can start stacking impact and hit for like 6 or 7 before anything else hits face. So that's really scary. Basically just really, really big burn damage. 2 Wandering Shepherd. This is nice to play on turn 4. You can just hit Tristana with it, get a weapon on her immediately. Again, Scout and also Overwhelm are the best weapons. Tenor. Tenor is a turbo leveler. As long as you play a Hungry Owlcat at some point, you can also play base, you know, get someone next to him. So that's really good. That's 2 multi-region followers for 4. And then they also have impact. So if you have Tristana leveled, they're stacking impact. And you're also cheapening Bandle Gunners. And then of course, Bandle Gunners again, like I mentioned earlier, really strong top-end win con. Some adjustments definitely can be made to the deck. I think Pirouette is a really good card. Could definitely be a 2 of. I think maybe like dropping Brothers Bond to run 3 Might, 3 Fervor might just be more consistent as well. Maybe dropping Hookmaster to 2. There's like a lot of different little things you can do. I highly recommend not doing Reveler's Feast. But yeah, definitely maybe do like -3 Battlecaster for 3 Protoporo, see how you like that. Minus the Brothers Bond to maximize the Might and the Fervor, see how you like that. Maybe minus the 2 Brothers Bond and do 2 Pirouette, see how you like that. There's a lot of flexibility as this deck is just coming up in the past couple days, so there are some minor adjustments that can be made or to fit the meta or just your player preference. And that about wraps it up for the deck profile. Now here's some live commentary games so you can see how the deck plays out. I'll be giving context to why I'm playing certain cards and hopefully it gives you a good feel on how to play the deck. Alright, for game 1 we have Jax Ornn, a recent meta contender. Haven't seen it a whole lot post-rotation, but it should still be pretty good. Alright, so let's go ahead and keep Mare on 3. We do have Trist, that is nice. Probably pitch Battlecaster here because we don't see like hard 1-drops and also Grandfather, which would be better with our Battlecaster because we'd be able to generate a bit more. So I think I want to do Seedling on 2, Tristana on 3, Mare on 4. Yeah, that makes sense. Then we can play with our discount stuff. Got into a Fervor, could probably use that in case they grab something. Weaponsmith on 1 is really good because if they do Jax on 2, then Jax gets a buff and that's really scary. Jax will go up to 3 HP, right? Let's just go ahead and do Barrier maybe. Should we play around worst case scenario? I think so. Worst case scenario is Jax, so I'm gonna play Barrier. Just to get a guaranteed strike in. Hookmaster? Alright. Let's see what they are improvising here. Pot of pain. That is a big pot. Bonk. Well, I can't kill my Tristana, so I don't have to worry about entrancing Lure, which is nice. Passed away. Yeah, let's get the Trist out. 4-2. Refill spell mana. I can block that with my 2-2 though. Yeah, if they're on Elixir of Iron, then holy. Or here to help. Both would be really bad. Take the trade. I think we Wandering Shepherd the Tristana, right? Because I need to get a weapon on her. Good for HP, good for attack pressure. Grumble Slug, that's cute. Let's go ahead and just do the Shepherd though, I think. Weapon might be more important than playing Mare plus a multi-region. Because she's only going to go up to 3 if I do that. If I weapon and get something big, that'd be kind of nice. Ooh, Scout's interesting. Scout puts her up to 4 because I'm summoning a multi-region unit. Scout's +1. Let's do it. Let's do it. That is a really nice Scout attack. Jax. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get the Scout attack in, and then we'll do our full swing. I think that was Jax off the top, meaning they still don't have a combat trick, which makes the Tristana attack very safe. Send it again. Kill that. Sounds good. Alright, so I'm worried about Entrancing Lure plus second Jax. Would probably be like the biggest annoyance. Hello, Bandle Gunners. Let's get you nice and cheap soon. Transform into Wild Claw and then open. That's pretty big, yeah. That's a pretty big card. I'm almost dying off of that too. Because it has the Pot of Pain on it. Wow, that's really interesting. What is my ability to kill them next turn? I think I have to try, right? I think I have to full take this and then just try to kill.
Who's next? Bring it on!
It's pretty interesting that the transform card keeps the weapon. That's very good. Very good for them. Mayor. I like Grandfather Faye.
I do have a speech here.
Grandfather Faye.
That's okay, Mayor. Just start applying.
Hungry Allcat.
I'm Tristana, and I take points.
Yeah, now we can play Gunners next turn if we want. I'm thinking about doing like Grumble Slug and Seedling or something. Another Grandfather. That's pretty alright. If I play 2 multi-region cards, Tristana can actually just straight up Scout attack over the Alpha Wild Claw, and I think that's really funny. What I may have speed doing is Seedling Impact, I'm pretty sure. Yes. We could also play the Bandle Gunners still, because when we play a 1-drop multi-region, it keeps the cost essentially the same. Got attack. Oh no. We can do it in 1, right? Because Tristana double buffs herself, right? I have 1-0 and then grant me and it. So I can Scout attack over the Wild Claw now and see what happens for the turn. 3 Sisters Flash Freeze. That's cute. Can't really do much about that. That does kind of suck. That was just our Scout attack though. So I think I can do Battlecaster and full send it. And that may still just win us the game outright. Because Battlecaster is so much damage here. It's more than just the Impact 3, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 blockers. Yeah, I think it's more damage than Gunner. Hold on, we gotta do some big brain math here. 3 blockers. So that means 2 damage is getting through with this. Oh, so Bandle Gunners is better. Yeah, it's Impact 3. It has to be better then. Yeah. Yeah, because there's so many blockers here. Yeah. Okay, Bandle Gunners it is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, Bandle Gunner. And then we'll just win through Fervor, ideally. Let's also put Rake on just our lowest attack thing so we split the damage as much as possible. And just full send. Let's see what happens. We should win through Fervor, I hope. Math is for blockers, so let's watch them math. They're dead. They are dead blocking most, right? Yeah, okay. Even before the Fervor. But yeah, if we didn't have Bandle Gunners, I think Battlecaster could have got us there this turn too. Really good fallback. And that's how you win through Impact. GG. And for game 2, we have Caitlyn Teemo. Probably control since it isn't Noxus secondary. So it's probably going to be Flash Bomb control, which is actually pretty annoying since Hungry Owlcats do die to Flash Bombs. So let's go ahead and pitch both of these. Maybe we actually keep the Battlecaster. I think he's decent. Because we have Faye into Mare, which is the best 2-3 that this deck can do. This is like, if you see this in your mulligan, you hard keep it. It is such a nasty combo. Just get the pressure out right on turn 3. Oh, yes.
2, 3.
Yeah, I'm down to pressure the Teemo or get 1 damage in. And then we're gonna Mare immediately. Oh, or we can Trist.
Vandal Scout troop leader, at
Caitlyn?
your service.
Well, you're certainly the fuzziest partner I've worked with.
Love that speech bubble bug, it's so funny. I think I just ignore this.
Locked, loaded.
If they're playing aggro in some way with like Noxus finishers, like Might and Fervor, then that's kind of funny. I'll commit to the race then, because I actually think I'm in a better position. We can do Mare into free something into Owlcatter, you know. And we have Battlecaster setups for next open. Let's grab a Seedling, right? Seedling's so busted.
Your esteemed mayor has arrived.
We can use him on defense turn.
I'm sure your speech will cheer us on regardless.
Alright, then we have... Oh, hello, Clockling. I think I want to do Teemo. And then maybe our brother spawn play.
Another day in the field. A Vandal Scout tries their best.
No, it won't be necessary. Let's get the Owlcat. Tristana leveled on 5.
Girl Scout ahead.
And yeah, we send this. Don't swing with these because Caitlyn just blocks them for free. 9 damage. They just took 9.
Signing off.
They're like very dead next turn, aren't they? Like incredibly so. And we have a Buster Shot, which is cool. I guess I could block like this, and then I could Buster Shots, and then play out most of my hand, if not all of it. 1, 2, 4. Yeah, okay. Well, the Buster Shot's actually going to be 2 mana as well, which is kind of cringe. But I think I can give them the Owlcat. Or I give them the Grandfather Fae. There you go, you can have that. And then we're going to Seedling Impact, that levels Trist.
I'm Tristana, and I take point.
And then we could do double Battlecaster, or we could just do a Seedling Battlecaster. Both of which are really funny. Seedling Impact.
Heard about you.
Yeah. This is where a Battlecaster turn 6 lethal might be super real. What, how do you plan on dealing with this?
There they go.
Oh, it's second Caitlyn. Alright, they open 3 champs in top 10.
Here's
Sheesh.
my calling card.
Battlecaster.
Who's ready to wreck it?
Advanced Intel. That's a lot of flash bombs, yeah.
Is planting your mushroom crop.
I'm not really excited about that. Not really excited about that at all, my friends. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, that's not such a big deal. So I could open and try to force lethal, but I think playing slow is also completely fine since they're on 6. And they're P and Z region anyways, which means they could have fast speed outs. So let's play the turn a bit slow. Give Tristana a weapon. Shepherd's Authority or Pan of Pain, both really good options, honestly. Just big stats are good. I like the tough.
Anyone seen any sheep around here?
Of course, Scout or Overwhelm would have been the best ones, but I'll take what we can get. Give our Shepherd a little bit of an impact. We can Buster Shot Caitlyn. See if they respond with removal, then we can replace the unit. If they don't, then we have Brothers Bond lethal. So it's just like drastically overkilling, actually. We're very strong here. Obliterator. Very cute.
One big barrel.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we win through double Battlecaster for sure. Massive damage. Another turn 6 lethal by ya boy. Oh my god, that's just way too much damage. Hold up. Alright, for the final game we have Jinx, Sion, discard. Pretty strong deck. Let's go ahead and, let's see, Grandfather Fae on 2, Tristana on 3. We can probably get rid of Battlecaster Might. Yeah. Try to get our Swarm going. And also Bandle Gunners in opening hand is nice, because then we can keep track of the discount and then play around it. Much easier. So yeah, it's going to be Grandfather Fae right on turn 2. Turn 3 is probably Tristana. Turn 4 is Grumble Slug and also Owlcat. And then we'll just start like getting out of control from there. Like, it's crazy. This deck's turns 4 through 6 are just insane. Yep. Alright, let's get Tristy out here. Or we could actually play Bandle Commando as well. ENZ Noxus. Well, Tristana has 3 HP. And we're on 2 Trist, so we can use the first one to maybe bait removal. It'd be double Mystic or Hexbliterator or something big. Yeah, this works. Let's get our Impact in. Because Impact is during attack call on attack strike, so we definitely want to get that, even if it gets blocked. Fervor? Sure. Fervor makes sense. Not a super big deal in my opinion. We can just replay Trist and start popping off with our multi-region cards. Oh, another Trist. Yep. Trist.
Firepower solves everything.
Are you gonna show me another Fervor? What's this? When a non-fleeting ally is discarded, create a fleeting copy. Ooh, that's interesting. Hellcat. Then we can immediately Grumble Slug. Battlecast is really good pressure too. Urchin. Rider, makes another Rider. Ah, that is interesting. Very cool. Very epic indeed. I like Battlecaster here over the Commando for now. E.
Oh, it is a great day for a reckoning.
Big swing turn. We can also just leave with a Buster Shot.
Oh, right. Show me your cruelty.
Which I'm kind of down for. I could also save it. Just see what Lady of Blood blocks. And then finish her off. We also have Brothers Bond. Yeah. Let's just full send it.
I will watch you die.
That's a +4 Battlecaster on turn 5. Brothers Bond would be 4 damage here. Putting them down to 8. I'd rather trade up into the Lady of Blood probably though. That card seems like it's really good. So we'll buff Battlecaster and then probably Trist. Unless something's gonna block here. Mystic. Alright, cool. They shot the Grandfather Fae on this action, so now we just know what to do. Brothers Bond here. Alright. Tristana gets to keep the buff. We killed the Lady of Blood. Yeah, overall pretty chill. Oh, is it? That's interesting. It discards self because it's fleeting. That's really cool, actually. So we're saving Buster Shot for Jinx, right?
Vandal Gunner! Tristana going in!
I do believe that is the case. Yeah, I'll take 8. I don't think I'm dying. Hellcat. Jinx, there she is.
Stand for Jinx?
We kill that immediately on summon because we're cringe, but yeah, that's why we hold.
One big barrel.
That's gonna keep us ahead. Commando.
Please beware, Mama's got a gun.
And we can just slam Gunner first action and then send it. Hookmaster? Oh, we can do that too. Fishawhack, Pot of Pain. I think more impact at this point is probably better than Fishawhack. Fishawhack would put her up to 3. No, it's probably good. Pot of Pain's only 1 damage. Yeah, let's just do Fishawhack.
Sometimes you're the fish, sometimes
She might die, we could put it on Bandle Gunners or Trist in case we go next attack turn somehow. Sion? Alright. I'm not so sure we're actually scared of Sion here. 'Cause I think I just kind of killed him. Threatening 35 damage on 7. Yeah, that stops a lot of it. You're dead. Dead blocking most. It's just way too much damage. All the impact, all the stats. It's just way too much. Like, I don't know. Oh, just an obscene amount of damage coming out here. Sorry, there's no way out of it. Wow. Good game. Insane. And there you have it. As you can see, this deck is very fast and it's very consistent, reliably killing opponents turns like 5 through 7. Like I mentioned in the third game, this deck has really crazy power, like turns 4 through 6. Like, it is absolutely obscene. You don't really expect it because sometimes it floats 1, then it plays a little Grandfather Fae on 2, and then all of a sudden it's like, yo, what happened? The board is full and it's all like 9 attack worth of stats just across the board. So yeah, this deck can just develop out of nowhere. It doesn't have innate draw because it's lacking Pokestick, and it doesn't have Decimate as a burn finish, but it makes up for those by having just insane consistency and resource generating. The Alcats are like beyond premium in terms of resource because of the synergy and the damage and also the safety. Them having Spell Shield is really good. Like, let's say for example, P&Z has only Caustic Rift mana. Well, all of a sudden they can't stop the Alcat army. Avalanche also not a good out because the Alcats all have Spell Shield, so it just like makes a super aggressive burn deck that has a bunch of safety as well. It's a really scary identity, and I'm pretty sure this deck is going to be here to stay until it gets hotfix nerfed or something. So yeah, definitely hop on this while you can. This is the hotness. This is a very strong aggro deck. If you like burn playstyles, if you're used to playing pirates and spiders and stuff like that pre-rotation, definitely hop on this as soon as you can. And that's it for this one. Please like and subscribe if you thought this video was informative or entertaining. It really helps me out. I'll be releasing more deck profiles, guides, gameplay highlights, and meta reports in the near future. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one. Laters!